one of the boys, we'll call him Jackson, walks out and he's just like, oh yeah, you can do happy endings? And she's like, oh, there's only one of me, and there is 4 of you guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Bogan Yack Podcast. Yes, it has been a while. We have both been lazy and doing shit. We will talk about some ideas that we have for the future and what we're going to be doing. But to start off, we're going to kick off with what we have missed over the last month. But before that, wish a Happy New Year and a Merry Christmas to everyone, because we didn't do a podcast
Fuck yeah.
around that time. So, why don't you kick us off, Juddee?
Kick us off. Shit. Well, this is a spontaneous podcast, so I got thrown in the fucking ditch. But, yeah, right. Christmas is shit, because you spend too much money, and Santa didn't come for some reason. Cunt.
He just hates it, yo.
Yeah.
That's it. Just hates
He's
you.
a bit old. Yeah. He probably got pissed the night before, I think, and didn't wake up early enough for me. But yeah, I don't really fucking know what I'm going to talk about in this episode, so I'm just sort of going to float off you a little bit. But
Yeah, it's just going to be one of those general fucking trash talk type episodes, to be honest.
yeah, I think so.
Fucking is what it is.
Did a bit of go-karting on the weekend. That was fucking sick. Down in Melbourne.
Did you?
Yeah.
Is that what you went down to Melbourne for?
Yeah, we went down and did a bit of go-karting, and we got there 4 hours too early. So yeah, we wasted a bit of time. We messaged an escort to see if she wanted to fuck all 4 of us, and she said yes, and we're like, fuck yeah. So we turned up at her house, and she looked nothing like her photos. It turns out she was Asian, not Russian, so that was weird. She had like 6 mattresses out the front, but yeah, that didn't pan out as well as we thought it was going to. So
Did you still do it though? Is the question.
No, we didn't. We went to the fucking massage parlors instead.
The old rub and tug parlors?
Yeah, get the old fucking looby handy J's. Walk in there.
Which
like,
one was that?
Fuck, it was in
Spencer Street?
Nah, it was in like the suburb away from Footscray. It was just ghetto as. We walked in there and this Asian chick, big titties, walks out and she's like, got fucking one eye's looking at the wall, one eye's looking at us. And then fucking, we'll leave him anonymous, but one of the boys, we'll call him Jackson, walks out and he's just like, oh yeah, you can do happy endings? And she's like, oh, there's only one of me, and there is 4 of you guys. And we're like, yeah. And she's like, okay, $100 each. I was like, whoa. Anyway, Jackson goes in to get a looby handy J, and we left him there.
Bullshit.
Yeah, legit. He went in to get a looby handy J, and he come out and we weren't there.
Where'd you go?
We went to the pub across the road, and Shane got us kicked out within fucking 2 seconds of being there. So we walk in, and the guy's like, oh, need you to sign in, boys. And we're like, yep, fucking no worries, mate. So Shane put a fake name on the paperwork, because he wrote it down instead of using his phone for some stupid reason. And then the bloke's like, I just need to check your vaccination certificates. Shane's like, yep, no worries. Shows him his vaccination certificate. And the bloke's just like, your names don't match. And Shane's like, no, they don't. He's like, get out. It's like, are you serious? We haven't even been here for like fucking 2 minutes and we're already getting kicked out.
Oh my god.
He's such an absolute flog. He just like, yeah, COVID's not real and he doesn't believe in vaccinations.
Yes, we all know what he's like.
Yes.
Well, we do. Not everyone.
I actually got a phone call today. Took me to the dentist yesterday. And obviously got a teeth check. They're all fucking 100%. And get a phone call today from the dentist. She's got COVID. The dentist does. I was like, oh, great.
So now you got to get me tested.
Yeah, so we did a rapid test today. And it come back negative, all 3 of us. And
yeah, but it'll take a couple of days for it to come back positive.
Yeah, well, see, I was in the car with Pete and Pico. and they've both had COVID. Like Pete got his positive results on the way to Melbourne, and I'm still okay. So I don't know. He's done his 10 days. He's had it for 10 days. So his rapid tests are negative now. But yeah.
Yeah, well, over New Year's, I had the same sort of issue.
Yeah, you did. Do you want to tell people why you didn't want to come and party with me?
I didn't want to come and party with you because there was going to be easily hundreds of people in this one confined area.
There was 3,000 people.
I stand corrected.
And
so there was.
What happened? What happened?
Hang on. Let me finish. There was 3,000 people, and I said I do not want to go just in case there is COVID in Shepparton, which at the time there was. I did not want to catch it and give it to Aria.
Which is, for those that don't know, is Tanner's daughter.
Yes, 6-month-old daughter. Which, fair enough excuse.
Very fair excuse, yes.
Move forward 3 weeks. I decided to go out to the river camping. There's about 20 of us out there. 3 people that were out there tested positive for COVID.
Oh, shit. I shouldn't laugh. So it's fucking funny.
So I did a test the day after I got back, negative. Did a test earlier this evening, negative.
Oh yeah? Real fucking negative, isn't it, bud? You might want to fucking redo that test there, bud.
But get a phone call from my brother, the middle one, he'll remain nameless. He's got COVID.
Oh, God. Has he been roaming around and shit, or not really?
Yeah, sort of.
Yeah.
Where he had to, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's 4 people, and haven't heard anything more about it. But that's why I tested myself again today. Still came back negative.
Where the fuck are you getting all these rapid tests from? Because everyone else is struggling to get these motherfuckers.
The bloody pharmacy in Rushworth.
Ah. Yeah, right.
I had a fair few. They've probably run out now, but...
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so and my close call with fucking COVID.
Yeah, so. Which is pretty fucked because I was around 3,000 people and didn't get shit.
I know. That's the fucking worst part.
When you said, I was just like, this is the best day of my fucking life. I get to rub it in this cunt's face.
That's why when I sent you the Snapchat, I'm like, you want to hear something funny? And you're like, yes. And I'm like, yeah, probably got COVID.
I was just like, that's such fucking shit luck. Like, 20 people and you get COVID and around 3,000 don't get shit.
Mm-hmm. And like, so one of them just turned 18, decided to go out to bloody the Yank. All of her friends tested positive for COVID. Shane Baker was out there, and he had to get a PCR test before flying up to Queensland for New Year's. He gets up to Queensland, and then his test results come back. He's positive for COVID.
A bit fucking late. He's already up there.
And then one of my brother's wife's friends was out there, came up for literally one night, tested positive for COVID.
That's fucked. I can't believe that. That's just... It's like spreads so quick, but then doesn't spread quick. It's just weird.
And it... Like, there was more people out there sick, and I reckon more of them have tested positive, just not been told.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, that's right. I agree with that. Yeah, enough talk fucking COVID, because COVID's shit, and no one wants to fucking hear about it anymore.
It was just funny.
It was very fucking funny. So for those that don't know, we're going to try and scrap the over the Discord fucking podcast and start doing face to face by basically make a studio, and hopefully fucking do a episode weekly. We're going to try our fucking best anyway.
Yeah, and we've already got in our minds how we want to set it up, and we reckon it's going to look pretty cool. Come on, mate, we're doing a podcast.
Yeah, it's on silent, so I don't get why it's fucking ringing. That's weird. Fucking iPhones.
Yeah, we've got an idea in our head of how we're going to set it up, what we want to do, little Easter eggs here and there.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I said that on the Beardy Bros podcast the other night. I said there's a bit of an Easter egg. If someone can figure it out, what it is, I might give away fucking $150.
I was just thinking of free merch, but yeah, if you want to do that.
No, well, look, it's going to be a bit of an Easter egg. You'll have to really fucking pay attention to notice it. Hopefully.
And the first person to notice it will win themselves a prize that we are undetermined about yet.
Yes.
But will win one.
But you do have a chance to win something. It could be money, It could be merch. So it depends how generous I fucking am.
Exactly. And we are.
Yeah. That's right. That's true.
But yeah, we thought of this idea and thought it was fucking hilarious. And it's going to be fucking great. I need to get off my ass when I get free time and paint, which I was going to do last week, but because of the whole risk of probably having COVID, I did not want to be around you or your daughter.
Yeah, which is fair. But
yeah, so.
I guess we're all just going to fucking cop it at some stage, I think, so.
Probably, yeah. But we do have a fucking set idea. Again, we're not set designers, but we reckon it's going to look pretty cool.
Yeah, exactly right. I think it's going to look fucking sick. We just got to get around to it when both of us have the fucking chance and set this fucking studio up and get this bitch rolling. That way we can stop this shit camera quality, throw some edits together, chuck some clips on TikToks and shit, and get this podcast off the ground a little bit.
And that's what we're after. Like, the Discord quality isn't the best, and like your audio comes across clearly because you're the one recording, and then mine comes across like I'm on a fucking telephone because it's over the internet.
Which is, exactly right. It's just shit, and it's annoying. We live close together. There's no reason we can't do it. And
literally,
if we spend money, if we spend extra money and Tanner can't make it over for some reason, if he's babysitting or whatever, or we can't really call it babysitting because it's his own child, so you have to call it being a parent.
Parenting.
We can take the podcast set up and just do an episode over at his house if he can't get over to the studio. So it'll work either way.
We'll make it work anyway.
Yeah, exactly right.
But as we were talking about prizes, I do just want to plug the fact that on Redbubble, if you search Bogan Yack, you'll see just a few little things that I have put up there just for shits and gigs.
Tell him about the bit of merch you brought.
Hang on. You talk for a second just about something. I'll quickly go and get it.
Alright, deal. It was so fucking funny. He was like, just ecstatic that he'd purchased his own bit of merch. And when he comes back and shows you, you just be like, what the fuck, that poor cunt. He sent me messages like about it, like, I'm waiting for it, fucking sick, I got my own merch and stuff. So yeah, poor bloke's fucking shattered. But while he's gone, I do want to fucking talk about how many fucking crackheads are in Melbourne. If you've never been to Melbourne, there's like a fucking, I don't know, like, if you cross every fucking block, you're definitely going to see a fucking homeless cunt. It's actually fucked. Talk about fucking homeless cunts in Melbourne, like how many there is.
Oh, yeah, I got a story on that too, but back to what I was saying. So I decided to test the product, and to be fair, before we set it up on Redbubble, I'd already set it up somewhere else. And I was like, oh yeah, spent $60, and mind you...
$60 fucking dollars on that?
Wait. 35 of it was international shipping.
Holy fuck.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Dumb? Yes.
Is that because you didn't know of Redbubble, or?
Yes.
Yes, so you could have got it in Australia for like $25.
Yes.
I can't believe you paid $60.
Anyway, so waited 3. I paid for express shipping too, by the way.
Like reasonably quick, but for express probably not.
So I've paid for express postage. It came in within about a week and a half, I reckon. So it was pretty quick coming from America. I'm like, yes, it's here. I can use this on the next podcast to drink out of it. Like, so great. And if you can hear it right now, I'm unwrapping it because it's still in the bubble wrap. Hang on. So before I show what's happened, so it's a mug, okay? It's a mug without a fucking handle.
It's a fucking cup now.
Sorry, there is a handle.
It's in millions of fucking pieces.
It's in fucking pieces.
That's so good.
But, camera light's probably going on it. But, yeah, I thought I'll just make a little cartoonish thing about us. But now I've got to play fucking Tetris or
Jenga or some
whatever
shit if I can get your cup handle back together.
to put it back together.
And then one day you'll just be drinking out of it and the fucking cup will just snap from the handle and just shatter on the ground.
Now, I am keeping this for reference, by the way. I was like, oh, fuck it, $60 can go down the drain. So I reckon we could sit this on or in the studio somewhere.
Yeah.
As a little like, haha, I spent
memento.
$60 on this with a broken fucking handle.
Yep, exactly right. Maybe we order every time we get a new bit of merch, we order it, and if anything's fucked, we'll just put it up on a shelf.
Like, I could probably get it back together. I do have pieces for it. Like, there's a fair few of them. Well, actually, it is in literally 3 pieces.
I'd literally just
Like
shave the end, like the ends flat with the cup, give it a coat of jam, and then just use it as a cup.
Yeah, but, you know.
It's funny. It's fucking hilarious. That's why they shouldn't have went express, and then they wouldn't have thrown it fucking like 30 times. This man's paid for express. He just fucking lobs it across the airport. Oh shit! Another guy grabs it, and fucking lobs it into the plane.
They should have put a fucking fragile sticker on the box.
Yeah.
There was not a single fragile sticker on it. So, and it was sitting at the front door behind the bloody pot plant. And no, it said it had been delivered. And I'm like, where is it? And it just caught the corner of my eye. I'm like, oh, fuck yeah. Open it up. Go to grab the handle. It's not there.
It wasn't meant to be behind the plant. The cunt just threw it out as he was driving past. Yeah, that's it.
Express.
Heap of Americans playing hacky sack with it and shit.
So now I reckon it just sits somewhere, whether it's on a shelf or just on the table we're thinking about or whatever. But that is now going to be a prop for the studio because it's fucking hilarious.
Fuck yeah.
And for those listening to the podcast, you really need to go and click on at least this week's episode on YouTube because you got to see it. You just have to see it.
You just got to see the broken cup.
It's hilarious. It is.
I just can't believe you paid fucking $60 for a cup.
I wanted it here before the next podcast, and then we didn't even do the next one. Yeah, so this is the next one.
You could have just paid normal shipping. I can't believe it's been a month. That went really fucking quick. That's just like, yeah, that's blowing my fucking brain.
It has. To be honest, well, leading up to Christmas, I was flat out anyway. Like, I barely had time to myself. Just working so fucking hard to try and get shit done.
Yeah, that's it. I've been doing a fair few fucking callbacks and shit. I was working over Christmas and stuff because I got my neck tattoo coming up on the 30th, so I got to fucking pay for that. Yeah, it's gonna fucking suck. But
show them your fucking crimpers you got on.
I can't even remember what side they're on. Are they on that side?
Yeah, that's them.
Yeah. Can you see them?
Not really.
Yeah, you can't see it. I need a fucking haircut. But I got a pair of electrical crimpers on that side because I'm an auto electrician by trade, and it's got a spider web on it because I don't do it anymore. So, except for tomorrow, I'm doing some tomorrow.
Or when you want cash.
Oh yes, when I want cash. Cash is king. I like cash. But yeah, I've got heaps of work to do on the crown. Crown's come along. If you haven't fucking go jump over onto the TikTok if you want to see that fucking build. It's fucking turbo barrow. It's pretty fucking cool. Can't wait to waste some money on engines.
Yeah. It is coming along. Thought you would have been at Summer Nats this year, but
Nah, that's the goal next year, I reckon. It gives
yeah.
me a year to do it, and that makes me get off my ass a little bit. But I should make it next year, no worries. Hopefully. And be Australia's only barrel swap Toyota Crown.
Unless someone beats you to the punch
Well,
because they've been watching your TikToks.
that would suck. There is a guy that says he's going to do it, but once you start doing it, there's not many people that would get even as far as I got. So
I'm still surprised you got that far. I still
Yeah.
thought it would just be sitting in the shed collecting
that's,
cobwebs like
yeah.
fucking electrical crimpers on the back of your ear.
That's right. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'd be probably over 300 hours into it. I'm fucking.
Oh, easily.
Yeah, I've spent fucking days and days, and I've had it for
Well,
like
you've
fucking
had it-
3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
So
Like you've had it a fair while,
yeah,
and you finally decided to start doing something on it.
yeah, probably last. I don't know if I started it. Yeah, I started at the start of last year or the end of 2020. It might have been actually, and then yeah, I started getting really into it, and then I ran into fucking heaps of money troubles with it because it was going to be expensive. Got over them, and now I'm into more money troubles with it, so it's great.
Oh yeah.
It's just the joys of building a car. But once it's built, like literally, it's not that expensive to keep the upkeep on it. It's just building cars that are expensive.
Yeah, but you're gonna blow the engine anyway, so.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna yeet that motherfucker into the universe. It's gonna be fucked.
And what you need to do is make sure it all runs and everything moves along and drive it nicely. Then get it to Summer Nats. Then thrash the fuck out of it. Then if it blows up, at least you had fun.
No,
Don't blow it up before you go.
I need to thrash the fuck out of it before I go to Summer Nats so I can fix what fucks up, and then when I'm at Summer Nats it won't fuck up and I can have a time of my life.
Unless you blow rods out the side of the engine, then you have to go get a fucking
I'm
new
happy.
one.
If they come out the side, your boy's happy. They come out the bottom, I'm going to cry. Because the FG sump is very expensive nowadays. So if it blows the sump out, I'm going to cry. If it goes out the side, I'll be like, I'll throw the other engine in. So that's my biggest worry.
Yeah, you know now it's going to come out the bottom, right?
Yeah, I
You've just jinxed it.
I fucking jinxed it. I did a bit of work on the SS yesterday. I took the cats off it because it had that fucking annoying rattle at $2,000. And yeah, I basically made the cats have no cats. So I just unbolted
that makes
them.
sense.
Yeah, I unbolted them and smashed them out with a steel bar and put them back on. So now they don't make any rattles. But
Is that what you paid
Ipa,
all the money
if you're
for?
listening, I didn't do it.
Oh, so that's when you sent me the Snapchat saying, Ipa.
Yeah, Ipa, Ipa. Yeah, Environmental Protection Agency, bros.
Yeah, I do know what it stands for, yes.
Yeah, I've seen the Simpsons movie, asshole. I know what that fucking means.
Exactly, I have seen the Simpsons movie.
Alright, keep talking. I need another fucking beer.
Yeah, so we've got a lot of plans going. It's just getting around to doing it. We do wanna make sure that the podcast room looks fucking immaculate. We do want to start pumping these out a bit more, but yeah.
For the next podcast, let's buy a fucking beer fridge, like a little one, mini bar fridge, and then buy craft beers, and we'll review them and rate them over the podcast.
The only problem with that is if we want to monetize the podcast, we then can't.
Yeah, but we'll worry about that when we're going to make money on it. It's going to be a while.
Yeah.
You know what I really want to do? Because it's hot, I want to hire a van with a sliding door on the side, make a YouTube video, have 2 Super Soaker...
Great way to go to jail.
Yeah, water pistols, right? And then just like fucking drive alongside someone, slam on the brakes, slide the fucking door open and jump out like you're gonna fucking jump these guys. So they freak the fuck out, then you throw a water pistol at them, and then a water pistol or a pillow, and you have a pillow fight or a water fight.
Yeah, quick way to go to jail.
No.
Because you go slam on the brakes, slide the door open, get arrested for trying to kidnap someone.
No, you don't grab them and throw them in the van. You just, like, the initial freak out of them, like, seeing this van just slide open up and just throw a fucking pillow at them. I reckon it'd be a great YouTube video.
Imagine doing it to coppers walking down the street. Slide the van door open.
Get capped straight up. Just legit, just get capped. Yeah, we won't do it with gel blasters because that will get us fucking shot on the spot.
Yes.
Or we wear some masks and drive around in a van and ask them, people where the nearest bank is. I reckon that'd be great.
You know, if you didn't sell your van that you had, we could have been doing this.
Man, I was thinking about that. I was looking them up today. I'm fucking so shattered. That was such a good fucking van.
You ran over fucking posts with that.
Street signs and everything. I did what you did, but on purpose. You just accidentally hit signs.
Yeah, I know. But I hit a kangaroo the other day too.
Yeah, you did actually. You fucked that shit up, didn't you?
Fucking, it scared the shit out of me. I was literally just driving along, 10 and 2, like actually focusing on the road. Had the sun coming into this eye, so I'm like
squinting a
really
little
fucking
bit.
see. And then all of a sudden it's just, I'm like, what the fuck? I look to be nearer, and I just see this kangaroo going.
Was it dead when you turned around?
So I literally just pulled straight over because there's no cars or anything behind me because it was like fucking 6 o'clock in the morning. And I've pulled straight over. I just walked around the front, make sure there was nothing pissing out. There was fucking no major damage. And I look back, and the kangaroo's just dead on the ground. I'm like,
that makes your job easier.
Dog. The only real damage was the license plate was dented in. The bull bar was up a little bit more. I actually got on top of it and just jumped.
Yeah, because it's probably fucking loose from hitting so much shit.
Probably. And then, I actually have not been bothered to look underneath it because not after hitting the kangaroo. I looked underneath. I mean, for like the bull bar, because I don't want to see what's actually wrong with that bull bar.
Yeah.
Like if it's something major,
the chassis is just so kinked. The bull bar hasn't even moved. The chassis just got a kink in it.
Well, you'd like that.
Yeah, legit. It probably fucking is what's happened. Like that was fucked.
Yeah, it came out of nowhere, and like the spot where it happened, there's a bit of a like rock face, and I reckon it's just jumped off. I got scared from the car, jumped off the fucking rock face, and just gone straight underneath the car.
That's
like it wasn't a high rock face or anything. Like it was probably half a meter high or whatever. Yep. I reckon it's come from the top of that and went like I've just hit it as it's come down.
It's pretty lucky though. Imagine if it like come at the time where it jumped and just smashed straight into the windscreen.
Yeah, I'm just driving along and just kangaroo.
Fuck, it comes inside you, kicking the absolute fuck out of you. Fuck that.
Oh, yeah, fuck that.
You seen that video of that guy towing his caravan, and it's like the back view of the caravan, and a deer jumps up and plows through the front of his fucking caravan. It's like kicking around in there and shit, and fucking jumps out. I was like, I'd be so pissed that you hit a fucking deer and the cunt didn't die. It just kicks the fuck out of all your shit in your caravan and then leaves.
Fuck it up. That's pretty funny though.
Yeah, that's right. And there's a video I seen the other day. Bloke smashing through the fucking bush in like a Polaris like ATV thing. Comes around the fucking corner and hits his stick, and it like goes up through the floor and past his knees and shit, and up into the passenger seat. But there's no one there. It just fucking drove through the floor. It's just like up through the fucking passenger seat. I was like, holy fuck.
Did you see the video of the Aussie bloke that was out camping and had the arrow through his leg?
Yeah. What did he say? Fucking I was a warrior like you until I took an arrow to the knee or some shit.
Yeah. And then he's in the hospital and he's just like, he's filming his mate. He's like, what are you doing here? And then just looks down and there's an arrow still in his leg.
I wonder how that happened though.
I kind of reckon his mate's going to pretend to shoot between his legs or something. And it's just gone
straight in,
like shooting near him.
Or he's given it to someone to pull it back, and they couldn't pull it back enough, and then they've gone to release it and fucking yeah.
But like, there's another like angle from it, and it was just after he made that TikTok and everything, and he's like standing there, and he's just like, "Fuck, that hurts. Grab us a beer, would you?
So fucking Australian.
And they're like, I don't think you should have any more beers. He goes, just get me a fucking beer. I've got an arrow in my fucking leg because of you.
I used to be an explorer like you till I took an arrow to the knee. I was like, fuck, that is so good. Love me some fucking, a bit of fucking Skyrim memes.
He's lucky because it looked like it didn't go, like it just went through muscle. Like
Yeah.
It didn't go through the bone or anything.
Sort of looked like it went through the skin more than anything too.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh.
So I reckon he's probably lucky there. But...
Fuck it, it still fucking hurt, but...
Oh, fucking 100%. I'd cry. If someone shot me, I would not be standing there asking for a beer. I would be on the ground crying.
Yeah.
Call my mum!
Have you seen that cunt? They're like... They're on like a bender. They've just come off a fucking, like obviously a big bender. They're sitting around the fire. It was like 6 or 7 in the morning. The sun's just coming up, and he's got a wooden stick, and he pretends to hit his mate with it, and fucking clobs the cunt in the nose. Just breaks his fucking nose, and his mate's just like, oh, I didn't mean to hit you, man. And his mate's just like, fuck, and blood's just like pissing fucking nose. Oh, it was so bad. Like, it literally just cut him right across there, and you could just see all his bone and shit. And
Oh, it's fucked.
yeah, drunken shenanigans. Love them.
So I'm glad I was never like that. Like, I'd
Like
get
a big
drunk.
sesh gremlin.
No, like just stupid.
Yeah, I can't say
I'm
I
glad.
was.
Like, I reckon the most like stuff I would do is maybe dive off something very high into a shallow pool or something like that.
That's pretty dangerous, you know. It's a good way to end up like Stephen Hawking.
He had a fucking neuron disease.
Yeah, he did. Oh, you could end up like Betty White. Shit. Is that all you heard?
What?
Is that what you heard? Did it all go all echoey and shit? Or what was that?
That was me saying I am stupid.
It did not sound like that, eh? It was just like...
You can't do it.
No, you can't. Now, I know what you're doing now, but it didn't come through like that. Oh, fucking hell, we're going to hell, cunt.
Yeah,
So
probably
funny.
see him there.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, he created coronavirus, cunt. He just all of a sudden dies and coronavirus comes out. Yeah, a bit weird.
Yeah, convenient.
Yeah. The Oricon variant comes out and Betty White dies. Fucking bit suspicious.
Yeah. Who's going to be next? The Queen.
You heard it fucking here. Well, you heard it here second if you listen to Beardy Bros podcast. But I'm making a claim now that 2021, Clint Eastwood dies.
Don't say that.
Well, it's going to happen because I said... I don't know if it was on our last...
Wait. We're also in 2022.
Yeah, 2022, Clint Eastwood's going to die, right?
Like,
No.
false advertising.
Shut up, because on the 21st, the fucking 2021, in 2020, I said that Prince Philip would die in 2021, and he fucking did.
Did you see the video of him, like the attempted assassination on him, like years ago when he was in Australia?
I think I did, yeah.
Yeah, he's just standing up on stage, and the guy, you could hear the 2 gunshots go off.
He walks right up to him, doesn't he? The guy with the gun.
Yeah, so he walked up and he went bang bang, missed him, and he's just standing there, just like looking at him.
No, that's Charles, wasn't it?
No, that was Philip. I'm pretty sure.
Was it?
It was one of the princes. No, I'm pretty sure it was Philip because
It might have been.
when he, because I think it was in like the 60s or 70s.
Yeah, it was about 70s, I think.
Yeah. Anyway, and then the security guards like tackle the guy and he's just like standing there, just looking at him like, "You for real?"
Yeah, they were so like, in the footage you can see him walk up with the gun, and he's like walking up like fucking holding it out, and shoots, and the security guards like let him have them 2 shots before they even tackled him. Like, what the fuck? Like
and he's just standing there like, "Really, you missed me?"
Yeah, legit. I don't know whether that was a real gun or what the go was there, but
I don't know.
I've never looked into that. You seen the one where Ronald Reagan's reading out his presidency fucking speech thing? He's like reading out his speech and a balloon pops. And it's like, and he's like reading, he's like, miss me. And the crowd's just like, ah! It goes off the fucking till.
Yeah, that was funny. I actually thought it was a gunshot. And then I read the caption, it's like, I think it played again and said that it was a balloon popping or something.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a balloon pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
it's a bit shit that JFK didn't get the old balloon pop.
Yeah, well...
His head popped like a balloon.
Did you see the footage of the Queen's Royal Guard stepping over that kid?
Yeah. Everyone's like, oh, you shouldn't do that to a kid. I was like, fuck the little cunt, that's hilarious.
So, anyway, this American TikToker made a whole thing about it and then was like how bad it was and goes, the Secret Service could protect the Queen and not have to do this shit. And then I commented on there, I'm like, yeah, but the Secret Service didn't protect JFK, did they?
No, they didn't do a fucking real good job of that.
Fuck me, it went off.
What, like hate or like...
Yeah.
How dare you disrespect our fucking president, you piece of shit. Fuck you.
It was fucking hilarious. And I was just pissing myself laughing. I'm like, their job's not to move for you. They're fucking highly trained soldiers. Yeah. You move for them.
Yeah, well, that's right. Like, it's kind of the government's fault. Who thought a fucking convertible was a good idea? Like, such a shit idea.
I'll tell you what, though. Good shot.
Yeah, yeah. Didn't one of the popes get shot once?
Shot at, I'm pretty sure.
Shot at? Yeah.
I think that's why now that his motorcade has the fucking bulletproof
glass
around him. So he can still stand up and go.
And wave, yeah. And be a pedophile on the move. This is great. Mark that one.
You just see the priest grabbing a child. It's like the Catholic Church.
Did you see that Australian TikToker? You know how like across the one of the bridges in Europe, they've got like each cardinal or whatever they call them, and they got like a brass plate of their face on it. Yeah, he made up an engraved plate, convicted pedophile, and stuck it on George Pell's fucking plaque. So it was like George Pell, and then it had like where he was from in Sydney, the church in Sydney, and that, and then it was like he stuck it over that, and it was like George Pell, convicted pedophile. I think he's gone back overseas now.
George Powell?
Yeah, haven't heard much from him since he got out. He was living in like the church fucking house thing.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, it's all fucked.
It's above my pay grade.
Yeah, but, exactly. I'm pretty sure they don't even pay taxes and shit in the churches.
No, they don't.
So fucked.
Well, yeah, you say that, but the church is the Church of England, for starters, is what gave the royal family power in the first place.
Yeah, but like we're in the modern well, like, the Queen does fuck all.
No, actually, she does not.
She's fucking useless.
They actually have to govern the Commonwealth.
Yeah.
But the Commonwealth each country have their own government. But she has the power to go, you know what? You're out of office, and just fucking sack them.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder how true that is.
She's already done it to one of our prime ministers.
Oh yeah, she did too. Who was that? Was that Pauline? Not Pauline Hanson. What was that fucking chick's name?
No, it wasn't Gillard.
It wasn't Gillard, was it?
No, it was earlier than that. I think it was before bloody
John Howard.
Yeah.
It would be before Hawkey. I think John Howard took over from Bob Hawke, didn't he? I don't fucking know.
John Howard.
Old Hawkey is where it all was going good. then after that, we just haven't had a fucking decent prime minister. They've all been fucking garbage.
So as in 1975, it was the Whitlam Labor government. The dismissal, the government by Governor General Sir John Kerr, which the Governor General is the one that is powered by the Queen, so it's like their ambassador.
Yeah.
And they swear the Prime Minister's in and shit.
Wonder what those cunts get paid a year to be fucked.
It'd probably be more than the fucking Prime Minister, to be honest.
Yeah. The Prime Minister's on good money, but not fucking real good for what he's got to put up with.
Yeah, but our Prime Minister's just fucking retarded.
The whole government's corrupt, cunt.
Oh.
It's fucked.
It's fucking...
After that,
yeah.
Gladys barbecue chicken got fucking resigned for fraud and all that shit. It's fucked.
Yeah, and like he literally, so leading up to next year's, well, actually it's this year now, this year's election, he had to set all parliamentary dates leading up to it, which is, it's going to be in like July, I think, the next
yeah, he can choose, I think.
Yeah, so he gets to decide when to set the date for election.
Yeah, election.
But leading up to that, so they've got to sit, obviously still sit Parliament and all that leading up to it. He also gets to choose how many days leading up to the election they sit for.
Yeah.
So over the span of the 7 months, they're sitting down for a total, over the 7 months, for a total of 10 days.
Yeah.
And it's in April.
Yeah.
All 10 days are in April. He has deliberately set that so that they cannot like try and pass any bills or anything, or try and...
He's got to win the people over.
You can almost 100% guarantee he's already lost the election.
I think he lost that after the bushfire season, to be quite honest with you. When he forcibly shook that girl's hand. That was
and then
fucking
you got the
terrible.
firefighter saying, "You from the media?
Yeah.
You from the media? Tell Scott Morrison to go fuck himself."
Yeah, you from the media?
From us and you.
Yeah, that was fucking good. Tell him Gilligan said go fuck himself. We love doing this shit, you fucking wanker. He got sacked from the CFA.
Oh, the Rural Fire Service.
Yeah.
But fucking... There was another one, one of his like deputies or whatever they fucking are, ministers. I think it was actually the Minister for Land and Water, the Liberal Minister for Land and Water, when all those fires were going on, said that the firefighters need to conserve water because we are just coming out of a drought and we can't be wasting water on these fires.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like...
And that the firefighters are like, what the fuck do you want us to use?
Yeah.
And then she like didn't know what to say. And one firefighter was just like took to social media or something about it, and was just like, I don't think the government realises that when there is red stuff on any land, including their own private property, they have no control. We have control.
Yeah.
He's like, we
I
can
can
go
scoop
into Scott
fucking
Morrison's
water out of some cunt's pool if I want to. Like,
he's like, if there is fire, we can go to Scott Morrison's private house and take it all out of his fucking pool.
And literally, it would take it all.
Yeah, and not give him any water back.
That's what they should do. If the chopper's got to fly from Sydney, they should just stop off at Scott's house, pick up his pool, and just cart the cunt. Even if it's like 10,000 kilometres, just cart the cunt, dump it. Or just fill someone else's pool up on the way. Fuck it.
Here, have this water.
Actually, funny fucking story, since we're on fires and we've got fucking a minute left. Pete rang up, one of my mates, Pete, rang up the CFA the other day to report a fire. Now, this fire was heading, luckily, past his house, not towards it, so it ran across his backyard. It was deliberately lit on the road. So he rang up, and they hung up on him because the line was too busy. They literally said, the line's too busy, we can't help you. So Pete put up a
Really?
Snapchat with a Mount Franklin bottle just like squirting it at the fire, and he's like, when Triple O can't get you. I was like, God, like, that's fucked. Imagine if that was going towards the poor bloke's house and the line's too busy.
So depending on the type of day, they're not supposed to hang up on you. They're actually supposed to put you on hold.
Yeah.
And so, what area does he live in?
Out of Shep. I can't remember the fucking name of it now, but it's bushland.
So
or grassland, basically.
So all the fire trucks in that area could have been at another job, to be honest.
Yeah, which they would have been because there was 4 deliberate fires lit in that area.
And that's the problem with see, firebugs, they're fucking dumb, but they're also smart at how they do it.
Yeah, they drive far enough away to pull them away from the from somewhere so that it burns really bad by the time they get there.
So one of the main techniques is they get aluminium foil and shredded bits of paper inside it, and they scrunch it up into a bowl and sit it on the roadside and drive away.
Yeah, right.
And then the aluminium foil heats up enough to ignite the paper inside, and then the gases pushes the aluminium apart, and then the paper falls onto the grass, and then the grass starts catching fire.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Because they told him, they even said to him, it's not from a cigarette butt and blah, 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 because they're made nowadays to not catch fire. And I was like, well, that's a load of shit. You flick a fucking cigarette butt into a fucking dry as fuck grass, it's going to catch fire.
They still do.
Yeah, exactly.
I've been to multiple, like 2 already this year that have been started by a cigarette.
Yeah, exactly. It's fucking stupid. It's a hot fucking coal. There's no technology that's going to stop it unless, like, you flick it out and then it, like, fucking self-destructs in midair. Like,
and another technique is they get a mozzie coil. They light the mozzie coil and have the end going into a matchbox. So when so they can light it and drive away, and it'll just burn down, and then it'll get into the matchbox, set all the matches on fire, and then it'll just fucking burn.
Yeah, right. That is fucked up. Well,
they're fucking smart about it, but they're fucking dumb. So don't do it.
Smart and dumb. Don't fucking light fires, you pieces of shit, if you're listening.
If I catch you on the roadside lighting a fire, I'm going to squirt you with a 65mm hose at around about 1,000 kPa. So good luck with that.
And it fucking sucks. It's hard to hold on to a 65mm hose. We've all been there. Alright. You've tuned into another episode of the fucking Bogan Yack podcast. Fucking episode 4, boys and girls. Thanks for tuning in. You can catch us on fucking Spotify, YouTube, and somewhere else, I think, wasn't it? You said Disney Plus, but it's not Amazon Prime, but it's definitely Amazon Prime.
There is some other platforms which I might just put in the description down below because we don't really have time to talk about it.
Yeah.
But you can also catch us on our socials, which will pop up. Should have popped up at the start. And there might be some other things in the link, but other than that, yeah.
That's fucking
about
good one, boys and girls. And we'll see you hopefully next time. We'll be in the studio. Bye!